A dash of frost! Show no mercy!
Settle down!
Off to the freezer! Boost on the loose! Fulfill our pact!
Silence! Huh. Fuck.
A little amuse-bouche! Show no mercy! Get to work!
Settle down!
Strike up! The pinnacle of excellence! Fulfill our pact!
Bow your head. Huh.
Off to the freezer! Get to work!
Silence! It's over.
Your biceps to the beat. Me and my set used to sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life for me. She has no clue that her presence is the highlight of my week. She thought that I'm ready for it, say that that was just a story. Life is good, no more parties, sugar down my bone. I come from that side of South and no fear is your uniform. Started dressing bright, reckon days look like a unicorn. But we was all wanted something, this is what we rooted for. Yeah. Long time living in the city, long time living in the city, long time living in the city. Flex your biceps to the beat, me and
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Neymar. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Núñez! Núñez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Botafogo with the corner, there first. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. Oh, and he's through the middle. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. There's the shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So a breakthrough already. Can he get it through? Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ball's gone out of play.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And here's Totti. Nicely aimed pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Alexander-Arnold. Haaland.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And smartly reclaimed. Puyol makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
David De Gea gets it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Belletti.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's come, Luke. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kante calmly anticipates.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Argentina with this to equalise. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Messi. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, no joy this time. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There's the hit! It's in!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Botafogo, and it's Messi. And the shot! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score. And it's half-time here. Argentina come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So it's back to business.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Argentina do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to... He's had a hit! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer.
Tries a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. he goes! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Totti, and the ball's come loose here. No way through, so back it comes. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Triol wins the duel this time. And here's Messi. Van de Ven. That is good alertness. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Dembele looking to run onto it. He has found a way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
There will be a throw-in. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. De Bruyne. Belletti. It's a pretty loose pass. Triol cuts it out. Out to the left it goes. Dembele in acres of space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Has a goal! Goal! Argentina! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Messi, número 11, número 7, entran número 15, número 22, número 4.
Botafogo can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pedri. Well, that pass isn't the best. Belletti. Bernardo Silva. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. The final 5 minutes. Argentina close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, good take. Can he put it away? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. And it's Conte. Drogba. Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Botafogo need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Totti ploughing through. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner.
And this is Kane. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
ক্লিন শিটের ম্যাচ দেখতে বাষট্টি হয়েছে খেলা হয়েছে প্রচণ্ডভাবে খেলতে হবে তো নিশ্চয়ই কাস্টম থাকবে হ্যাঁ ঠিকই হয়েছে আর ড্রোগবা ন্যাবরি ডিমারিয়া ক্যাভানি শেভি বারেসি বিউটেন পিকফোর ওয়াই কোস্তা কুর্তা Davio Alonso solo kayak
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. We have already started here. Haaland gets flagged offside. Drogba. Haaland in acres of space out wide. Great hit! Throw it. Totti. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
And here's Di Maria. Oh, smashing header! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Totti. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Punched away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Davids. Hits one! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
গোলকিপারের কি নাম বললো?
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's gone forward. Oh, played right into his path. Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Drogba is offering a right smile there.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
হ্যাঁ
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Tries a header! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum.
It's a goal! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
So, another set play. That's good defending, very good defending. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
হ্যাঁ
Oh, given away. Oh, that's well spotted. Almost half an hour in now. Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous.
আরে কাকে দিতে কে
Costa Curta. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Xavi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, super ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's a sharp little ball here. Cavani. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Haaland. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pinged towards the front line. Gnabry. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Davids is there, and he can pick it up. Drogba. Drogba! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And now he has two. 3-0, and Messi! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Drogba! A whisker away from making it 4.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Xavi.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Darren Fletcher. Now it's Totti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Davids. Neymar.
They've been denied a chance to develop.
And the first half is done. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Se está realizando un cambio.
মারবো কি করে আমি 104 বাবা রে বাবা স্পাইডারম্যানের মতো আটকাবে আমার সব নয় দেবে পাওয়ার শট দাম করে
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. And already we're underway here. And here's Mbappe.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be from.
Got to be Nielsen, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mould, I would say, and I'm sure he'll prove very productive.
And he's got so much pace, hasn't he? And all of those tricks.
The fact that he can play on both wings as well is a really important factor.
Triol. Darren Fletcher. Neymar. Conte. Neymar. Totti. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And the keeper's given it away. Decent hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Argentina with the corner. They're first. Messi goes short. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
To Nielsen! That could stand again. Chooses to go back. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Quality ball. First quarter of an hour gone.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, super find. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has been cut short. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And here's Haaland. Olise. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. And that could set him on his way. Triol. Belletti. De Bruyne. Now it's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through here. It's a mighty effort. Not the best of headers. Triol is there and he can pick it up. João Neves. Cucurella. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Darren Fletcher. De Bruyne. Messi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That is a great pick out. Mbappe. Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Triol makes the interception. Oh, that's well spotted. And the keeper's got it again. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Olise, still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Haaland, it's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Nicked it back promptly. Messi, now it's Haaland. Darren Fletcher. João Neves. And through to the goalkeeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Darren Fletcher.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Big header! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Em rất có chơi đấy, cái nào đó.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Pires. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Looks to go up and over. Oh, no joy this time.
ไม่ได้ปาตาบาลีหลอมมาแล้วมาแทงตาบาไป
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Up he goes! In he goes again! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Right.
Argentina have penetrated. It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Totti.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Pinches it off him. Olise. Haaland.
Bayern Munich clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter.
He's tried one! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. It's gone for a throw-in. Turns and goes back. Neymar.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what...
He's had a hit! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Now it's Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good alertness. He's got away. He's had a shot. Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been a...
Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was...
Mbappe! So close to drawing level.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
So, third corner of the game. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And it's played in here. Olise. Dixon. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Bayern Munich surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Modric gets a foot in here.
Substitutions taking place.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Totti.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No way through, so back it comes.
There will be
Kane.
5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that could set him on his way.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rodri. And it's Modric. Pass is just off target. Perez.
they're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And there goes the final whistle. Argentina pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away.
KEYB boludo, algo que dice boludo. टीवी सेट करते हैं
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Darren Fletcher. Oh, good. Sane! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Upamecano, quality ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Sané. Mbappe, there's the shot! He's delivered all right! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior gets his pass away. Totti. It's Totti! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Fletcher is there, and he can pick it up. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Haaland. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Sané. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Good read, needed to be. Almost half an hour in now. Totti. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! That's got him rattled. Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne. He could be in here. And he's running through. And it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And he's picked out the run. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Yamal. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got away. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Decent hit! What a wonderful goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Argentina take the lead. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Promising cross. He gets big. It's there. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. Baresi. And the first half is done.
Argentina are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Argentina head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And there's green grass ahead of him. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Darren Fletcher. Cavani. Priol makes the interception. Now it's Totti. Haaland. And it's Neymar. Now it's Totti. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Totti. That is good strength. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That has been cut short.
স্কিপ বাটনটা পুরো হুয়ার মতন দিয়েছে, সব জায়গায় স্কিপ করতে পারবি তো কাট সিন বাদ দিয়ে।
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Somewhat off target.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the
কি হলো?
counter-attack.
He's picked his way through.
আর দ্বারা
60
বলছি
minutes played.
ওকে কোডগুলো একবার দিবি তো, ক্লেম করে রেখে দেবো।
Mbappe. Cavani is onto this.
আর একটা হচ্ছে তুই আর্চারের লাইট কোন
Well, that was well
তুই
positioned
ফ্রিতে
and
পেতে
well
পারিস
pinched.
যদি
They
তুই
can
200 খানা
work
পুল
with
করিস
their backs to
3.4 এর
goal.
যে কোনো ব্যানারে।
বাবা
Yeah, that's top defending.
আমি পেয়ে যাবো, আমার অনেক আছে।
Turning, which can open up many
টিভির ওপর
possibilities.
মারবি তো?
Oh, that's fabulous.
ভাবছি মারবো তো
Oh, no, what
নিশ্চয়ই,
has happened here? Shot a goal.
কিন্তু আমি
Gotta be quick to
আচ্ছা
recover
রিডিং
this.
কোডস এইচএসআর
And he's heaved it away.
They've got to make this
3.4
nice and quick.
সৌরভেরটাতেও পেয়ে যাবো আমি
That's
আর্চারের
dealing with
লাইট
that.
কোন,
It all started well
ওটাতে
enough.
যেহেতু সেভারের ওপর আমি মারবো।
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius
তাতে করে
Junior
দিচ্ছি লাইট।
going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Mbappe.
ইভেন্টটা বিশাল ফান হবে যা দেখলাম আমি।
For that.
ইভেন্ট
আর-
স্টোরিগুলো স্কিপ করতে দেবে?
ইভেন্টের স্টোরিগুলো না ওইটা করতে দেবে না।
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed
ওটা
the whole
করতে দিচ্ছে
complexion
না
of this one.
আনফরচুনেটলি।
They have the momentum now.
ওরা যেটা বললো
Vinicius
ওটা তোর
Junior.
তোর
That was
ইচ্ছা তুই
lovely,
করতেও
that.
পারিস নাও পারিস করতে, তোর
Mbappe.
ইভেন্টের স্টোরিগুলো 3 ভাগে ভাগ
Sané.
থাকবে, একটা ট্রেল ব্লেজ
Can he
কন্টিনিউয়েন্স,
finish?
হ্যাঁ
আর একটা নর্মাল ইভেন্ট স্টোরি, আর একটা হচ্ছে নর্মাল অ্যাডভেঞ্চার স্টোরি। তো হ্যাঁ, তিনটেই তুই ট্রেল ব্লেজ কন্টিনিউয়েন্স তুই অন্য কখন আসে,
Well,
ওই
this
যখন
is
তোর একটা
exactly
রিজেন
the
অ্যাম্ফোরিয়াসের
approach
গল্প
they
শেষ
have
হয়ে
to
গেল,
take
তারপর একটা
now,
মিডিলে
Peter.
একটা এলো না
There is
ফিলার প্যাচ,
irresistible, irrepressible
ওই
look
ফিলার
about
স্টোরি,
them
ওটা
here.
তো স্কিপ আমরা
I
নতুন
think they
রিজন
just
এলে
have
আর
to
তো
keep
করি না,
forcing the issue
এড়িয়ে
and
চলে যায়, এটা
they'll
তোর
get
ইচ্ছা
through
ওরেন,
it.
তুই প্রিমোজেম চাইলে করতে পারিস, নাহলে বাদ দে। আর তোর যদি ভাল লাগে স্টোরিটা দেখে
Right, a look at
মনে
the
হলো
rhythm of
ভালো,
it. His
ফেটের ব্যাপারে
touch
জানতে পারবি,
deserted him at the key
তোর
moment.
ফেটের
Well,
ক্যারেক্টাররা
I think
অ্যাক্টিভলি
that
ইনভলভ
might well
থাকবে
put him
স্টোরিতে।
off watching tonight's highlights.
তোর আর একটা আমি দেখলাম, আর তুই যেটা বললিস আমি কনফার্ম করলাম যে কি আর একটা যেটা লিমিটেড ক্যারেক্টারের কথা বলছে ওটা
They may end up with
বান্টু
some
বা
regret
ফালতু
with this
নাকি।
tactic, but you have to
তো
admire
আমি
their
ওটা
commitment to
করলাম,
goals.
দেখলাম একজন টাইম স্ট্যাম্প দিয়েছিল, টাইম স্ট্যাম্পে দেখলাম হ্যাঁ ওরাই বললো। তোর অ্যাভেঞ্চারিন যেহেতু ছিল লাইভ স্ট্রিমে, অ্যাভেঞ্চারিন বললো যে কি এটাই ওই ফ্রি লিমিটেড 5 স্টারটা যেটা সবাই বলছিল ল্যান্সার, তখন আউল অ্যাডালবার্ট বললো যে কি না রে বান্টু এটা নয়,
That's the kind of movement which
আমরা
raises
যেটা
hope.
বলেছি ওটা অন্য, এ নয় ফ্রি, মানে এগে ফ্রি তোরা পাচ্ছিস বাট এটা আমরা উল্লেখ করিনি, আমরা একটা অন্য কথা বলেছি, ওটা পরে আসবে এই ইয়ারে, বুঝলিস? তো আর একটা ফ্রি 5 স্টার দেবে, এবার কি দেবে কেউ জানে না।
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Mbappe! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
আর এই যে কোল্যাব ব্যানার চলবে তো 3.4 থেকে কোনো এ নেই, শেষ নেই এর, যা শুনলাম আমি।
মানে
3.4 চলবে, 3.5 চলবে, 3.6 পর্যন্ত চলবে, কিন্তু ওরও পরে চলতে পারে, আউলটা বললো, মানে 3.7 পর্যন্ত চলবে সেবারের ব্যানার।
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 13.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Number 14.
Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's come loose. Argentina have now used up all but one of their substitution with David Villa. Can he put it away? No mistake. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and
আর
entertainment.
রিরান
What a
ক্যারেক্টারে
lovely
আসছে
moment.
ট্রিবি, সানডে, ব্লেড,
Inspired
চিংলিউ,
substitution. Terrific
Firefly,
move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an
Sparkle.
assist here.
আর কটা দিতে পারতো ভালো হতো।
All square again into the dying
সবাই কি
minutes.
দিয়ে দিতে পারতাম।
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Tries to think it through. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, played right into his path. Khan catches it safely. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Puyol gets across to intercept that. No, that's been intercepted. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
এবার ট্রেলারটা দেখবি নতুন ভার্সনটার।
পরে দেখছি।
হেভি করেছে। ফাইননকে দেখালো, ফাইনন ওর যে এটা আছে যে কালোটা যেটা আছে মেন ভিলেন, ওর সাথে হাত যখনই হ্যান্ডশেক করলো ব্যাস ও তৈরি হয়ে গেল। লাইগাস মরে গেছে, লাইগাস মরে যাবে। আর লাইগাস মরার আগে ওটা দেখবে যে কি আমি যেটা আমার ইচ্ছা করে দিয়েছি, ডিস্ট্রাকশনের বার্থ হয়েছে আর ব্যাস।
এই কালোটাকে চুষে নেবে নাকি? ওর পাওয়ার টেনে নেবে?
হ্যাঁ, টেনে নিয়ে তারপরে ওটা হবে।
ফাইনালের পাওয়ার কত কিছুতে ভাগ করে রেখেছে।
যেটা আমি শুনলাম ফাইননের যে তিনটে টাইটেনের, একটা টাইটেন অফ ক্যালামিটি বা কেওস, টাইটেন অফ তোর ওই তো ওয়ার্ল্ড বিয়ারিং টাইটেন, আর টাইটেন অফ রিয়ালিটি, তিনটে।
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Bruyne reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Ruben Neves. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ruben Neves. Can he get it through? Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Modric. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! Wonderful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Conte. And it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে তোর কোল্যাবে আরো কিছু দুটো তিনটে ক্যারেক্টারকে দেখালো যারা আপাতত এনপিসি ভাবে ডেজিগনেট করে রেখে দিয়েছে। ওতে এসছে, ফেটের এতে এসছে, তো হ্যাঁ ওদের মধ্যেও কাউকে একজনকে হয়তো 5 স্টারও করে দিতে পারে, কে জানে।
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, crossbar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Robertson goes on a charge down the left. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Robertson gets a foot in here. Played into space out wide.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. That's a terrific interception.
Shapes to shoot! Now it's Haaland. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go back.
Big chance! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Valverde simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Johor Darul Tazim are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
A real chance if he can get through.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game.
It's Modric! And he has kept it out somehow.
Modric really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. It's run loose here. Neymar.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Totti. Now it's Messi. Modric, who does have an assist to his name. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Valverde. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's come loose. Knocks it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. He will be livid with himself. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Ruben Neves.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really...
There's the hit! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Haaland! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great ball. De Bruyne! Ruben Neves. Modric. Puyol kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Ruben Neves. And it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Puyol calmly anticipates. Haaland. Taken back almost at once. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. And there's the end of the first half. So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
That's a throw. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. He could be in here, and he was quick to react. De Bruyne. Out for a throw. He's through here. Picked out brilliant. Mbappe! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Valverde. And that's an excellent. He's had a shot! Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at this. It's Modric! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's De Bruyne.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Ruben Neves could move up a gear here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ruben Dias cuts it out. Valverde. Modric. Always onto this. Mbappe! And it's in!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature.
Great hit! And the keeper
তো তুই কি করবি আবার ফিরবি স্টার রেলে নতুন
Top
ভার্সনে
stop.
নাকি
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
এক্সপেক্টেড অ্যানসার
Johor Darul Tazim have their
ক্লেম
third
করি আমার
corner.
এইগুলো
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
This is what good chemistry is.
He's got the shot away! So their fourth corner of the game. Gets his head to it! And somehow he kept it out. Ruben Neves. Fletcher does really well to win the ball there. And he's being shifted off it. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant
এরপরে
referee
দেখি
has his flag
কোন কোন
raised
ক্যারেক্টারদের
for
আবার
offside.
বাফ করে ওরা
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7.
So time for
ওরা
change.
করবে এরকম অরেঞ্জ জানিস
This one has
বাফ
been on the cards for a
এবার
little while. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Romero. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. And no, that was never going to make it. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Número 9.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself. Decent hit! And it's a goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the
It's Totti! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Totti just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Mendes cuts it out. Kimmich. Belletti looking for the runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good ball! Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Messi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nuno Mendes, and he's picked out the run. And another try! And it's been given away. Has another go! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Bayern Munich are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on...
And the shot! Yes!
Suchar.
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
10টা দিন বাকি ভার্সন আসতে
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cozy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum
Hello,
here
Arena
now.
Chief.
The only doubt is how many is coming.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers. But
তুই বল
well
কখন
dealt with.
এ হবি তোর খেলা ফেলা হবে আমি তো তোকে ট্রেলারটা দেখাবো ভার্সনের অনেক ভালো করেছিস স্টোরি ট্রেলারটা
It's a sweet ball that. He is through here. Argentina are 3 down and sinking. João Neves. Oh, super ball. Great chance. He has done it.
Argentina clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Argentina give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That is good alertness. João Neves. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should
বেশ
resort
এই
to
ডিভাইসে
risk
যতগুলো
taking
অ্যাকাউন্ট
at
আছে
this
সব
stage.
এতে
There's
অটোমেটিক
plenty
ক্লেম
of
হয়ে যেত
time left
রিডেমশন
yet.
করতে ভালো হতো
And it's KEYB. He might be, he's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Up he goes! And again! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Fletcher gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
KEYB. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. João Neves. Here's Vitinha. João Neves. And it's Belletti. João Neves. He's in plenty of space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Totti looking understandably energised after his goal. Haaland. That's been cut out, well played. Vitinha. For Palmer. Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Totti. Musiala. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Haaland. And he's managed to get free. João Neves. Bayern Munich. And there is the half-time whistle.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always
Oh,
going to be
Oren.
He's through,
I
it's
think so.
one-on-one, there's the hit!
Hello,
Really
Achis.
well-taken goal. And they
তোর
are
আর্চারের
cruising
পুরো
away.
ওকে লেভেল আপ করার সব মেটেরিয়াল দিয়ে দিচ্ছে
That really is quite fabulous, all his own
মানে
doing.
কোনো ফান করতে
having
লাগবে
the
না
thrust to get there is one
না।
thing, having the composure to
শুধু
score
রেলিক ছাড়া
is another.
So
লেভেল
now
60
the
করার জন্য যা
difference
দরকার
is
সব দিয়ে দেবে
3.
তোকে
লেভেল
Oh, he's
60
burst through. Well timed, excellent interception.
60 কি হবে
Musiala,
দাঁড়া
Palmer.
কি
Passing is
দেখলাম
crisp and sharp.
হ্যাঁ লেভেল 60 পর্যন্ত 70 80 20 খানা লেভেল লাগবে তোকে নিজে করতে
Messi. KEYB.
অ্যাটলিস্ট পুরো এ হবে না ওয়েস্ট হবে না
And it's Neymar. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has been cut short.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. And here's Totti. Totti. Palmer. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this
Wow,
game
যাবি
all
পরে
about him.
নাকি না
He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
ওকে যখন যাবি বলিস
Bayern Munich
yeah,
are
yeah.
at the peak of their
Are they the winner?
powers.
Okay.
As for their opponents, a long way from that. João Neves. Here's Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Shot could be on.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
It's another own goal. That is crazy.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself.
দেখাই এটা
ট্রেলারটা দেখবি?
কটা বাজে বেরোবো?
বেরিয়ে যাবে কেন আজ রাতে?
11টা বাজে, আমি দেখিনি। ও দাঁড়া 1 সেকেন্ড।